I had the iPhone 12 Pro Max for a couple of months now, and I've been loving it since the first day I got it. I didn't buy the regular Pro since it had inferior cameras compared to the 12 Pro Max, and I didn't regret it. Even though I didn't use it as my main device, the 12 Pro Max was always there when I needed a phone for gaming and for taking pictures. In this video I'm going to tell you if the 12 Pro Max is still worth in 2022. The iPhone 12 Pro Max looks and feels incredible. It is by far one of the most premium phones in the world. The back is made of a matte glass while the front is reinforced with a ceramic shield, which makes it very durable. The stainless steel frame still remains the best material used in phones to date. It does however get a lot of fingerprints, which is very annoying. I used it with a case for the most time. That's why it only has some small scratches. Every time I remove the case, however, I am always stunned by the build quality of this device. The iPhone 12 Pro Max is very heavy, so if you don't like heavy phones you should consider something else. It is also worth mentioning that the iPhone 12 Pro Max is also IP68 water and dust resistant, and you can submerge it up to 6 meters, which is much deeper compared to the competition. The iPhone 12 Pro Max has a 6.7-inch Retina XDR display, which is a fancy name they gave it for OLED. The display of the 12 Pro Max is one of the best in the market. It is also one of the brightest displays in the industry, and even in sunny days you won't have any trouble on viewing content. Watching HDR videos in this display is just a joy. It does also get extremely bright even in manual mode, which isn't the case for many Android smartphones. It is however only a 60Hz panel, and it has bothered me a lot since I use many Android phones that have a 120Hz refresh rate. Luckily, Apple added this feature with the 13 Pro series. I don't also like the notch, since it gets in the way when using it in landscape. In portrait, however, it doesn't bother me anymore. My 12 Pro Max runs iOS 15, and just like with every iPhone, the software experience is incredible. If you buy the 12 Pro Max now, you are guaranteed to get updates for at least 4 years. So if you are the type of person that keeps a phone for a long time, then this device will be worth it. When it comes to the performance, the 12 Pro Max is still a beast. With my testing, it is faster and more powerful than most of the Android flagships released in 2021. It can easily handle everything you throw at it. The only phones faster than the 12 Pro Max right now are the iPhone 13 Pro and the 13 Pro Max. It has 6GB of RAM, and during my usage it never reloaded an app. The base storage is 128GB, which is fine for most of the people, and for those who want more there are storage options up to 512GB. The iPhone 12 Pro Max comes with triple cameras on the back, and honestly they are still amazing even in 2022. All cameras produce amazing pictures in daylight with great colors and excellent dynamic range. In most of the cases in daylight, the cameras of the 12 Pro Max are on par with its successor, the 13 Pro Max. All of the cameras support night mode, and even in low light the results are amazing. The main camera especially is still incredible. The ultra-wide and the telephoto camera fall a little behind in low light, but the results are still acceptable. I do also love taking low-light portrait shots. The front camera of the 12 Pro Max is the same one found on the 13 Pro Max, so the results are great. When it comes to videos, the iPhone was already years ahead from the competition, and the 12 Pro Max is no different. It can't shoot 8K videos, which is fine for me because 8K is still far from perfect, but at 4K it is just unreachable from the Android competition. The only phone that can take better videos than the 12 Pro Max is its successor. I would like to show you some of the samples I have taken with this phone during my usage. iPhones have always been amazing when it came to audio, and the 12 Pro Max is no different. The iPhone 12 Pro Max has amazing stereo speakers. They are very loud and clear. The speakers in this device are some of the best in the industry. On the other hand, the headphone jack has long been forgotten on iPhones. I don't also like that they don't ship with headphones in the box anymore. With the 11 Pro Max, Apple raised the bar for its phones when it came to battery life, and sadly the 12 Pro Max never reached that potential. Even though the 12 Pro Max has great battery life, it never lasted me as long as the 11 Pro Max. Nowadays with usage the battery has degraded a bit, but it still lasts me through a day. It doesn't however compare with the 13 Pro Max, which is a 2-day device. It does support 20 watts of charging, which isn't as fast in 2022. Wireless charging on the other hand is very slow, at only 7.5 watts. It can reach 15 watts of wireless charging only with MagSafe, and just like the headphones, the power adapter is also missing from the box. Just like with every iPhone, Face ID is the best security feature on the 12 Pro Max. Face ID has always been 100% reliable to me, and it is the most secure face scanner on any smartphone. So is the iPhone 12 Pro Max worth in 2022? If you have this device, I would say it is still worth using, since it can do everything you ask and need besides the 120Hz refresh rate. I would say no, however, if you have an older device and you want to buy it. The only reason for that is the price, since it is still too expensive. Where I live, this phone is still priced around $1,000, which is too high. Last year, most of the people were forced to buy the 12 Pro Max since it had better cameras and better battery life compared to the 12 Pro. This year, however, even the smaller 13 Pro has amazing battery life and the same cameras as its bigger brother, the 13 Pro Max. The 12 Pro Max still remains an amazing device, but like I said, its price is too high, so you shouldn't buy it. If you want to spend that kind of money, you should spend just a little bit more and get the 13 Pro or the 13 Pro Max. If you are an owner of the 12 Pro Max, let me know your experience with this device in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, then please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching.